Hey guys, Sean O'Neill here with Rhode Island Novelty, and we wanted to do a video on the different blind pack items that we have to offer. Over the last few years, these have really gained popularity. You may be familiar with seeing the Chinese boxes or the coffee cups and cranes, but as you can see here, we have a ton of different styles available, and we want to go over them with you after Neil shares the application for these items.
Yeah, so as Sean said, the blind pack category is very popular. Not only are we seeing these types of items in retail locations, but we're also seeing them in redemption centers, both traditional counters as well as some of the self-contained prize centers, such as the Prize Hub. We're seeing a lot of the items in cranes. We're seeing some of the items in some of our instant prize merchandisers like Skillfall and Over the Edge. And we're even starting to see some of these prizes as trade-up wins in your clockades.
All right, so I'm going to start by talking about an item right here. As you can see, this is a blind bag item. It's a Harry Potter item. It comes with 9 different little vinyl characters. Perfect item for retail, redemption. As you can see, it hangs very nicely. You can also use it in different merchandisers with spindles. So like a Skillful, for example. The price point on this is $3.75.
Up in the front right here, I have the Micro Doll play set, which we've had in our line for about a year and a half now. Cost on that item is $1.34. And with the bag packaging, you can see this would be good for retail, redemption, and could also work as a potential crane item.
All right, the next blind bag that I'd like to show is our Barbie blind bag. As you can see here, it comes in a nice display box, but you also have the ability to hang this item. Price point is $3.86 on this item. Similar to the Harry Potter item, you can use this in a merchandiser if there's spindles to make sure that you have those items available in your redemption center or in your crane or merchandising machine.
Next up's an item we're really excited about here. They just came in but sold out very quickly. It's our 2-inch rubber duck blind bag. As you can see, the item is sold in a display, but each piece is packaged in a bag, which would be great for retail, redemption, as well as even in cranes. Now, the 2-inch duck has been very popular, so we anticipate this being a very hard to get item this year. Cost is only 58 cents, which makes it workable at almost all levels.
Next, I want to talk about one of my favorite generic items that we have here. This is our gummy mystery packs here. If you're familiar with our gummy line, we've had all different types of items over the past few years, from axolotl, capybara. We've had different assortments, different types of food. But this one is my favorite of them all. As you can see, it comes in a nice little bag and a display box. One of my favorite things about the bag is it hangs perfect in the Skillful. So it's the perfect filler item to put between some of those larger, higher cost items. And this will help bring down the cost. I've been recommending this item to everyone for their redemption counters. I think this is one of our best generic mystery items that we have here. And the price point is only 29 cents.
Okay, next up, I'm jumping into one of our many licensed blind bag items. It's the Roblox Squish'ems. This is a $1.94 piece. And as you can see, it comes packaged as a blind bag item. Again, this will be great for retail, redemption, and even has some usage in some cranes.
Next, I want to talk about our blind capsules. Most of the items we've highlighted so far are blind bags. There are other options available, such as capsules and boxes. So this is the first capsule that we're going to highlight here. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It comes with 9 different figurines. Price point is $4.25 on this. This is an awesome retail item. It comes in a nice box, good for redemption. But you can also use these in a crane with a smaller claw. Price point at $4.25 might be higher than what you typically run in there, but it's licensed. You can definitely make it work.
Next up, I have the Disney 100 blind box figurines. This is again on the higher end of the price spectrum at $5.63, but this is an item that has multiple applications. Not only can it be used in retail and redemption, but this is the type of item that we would start to see in some of those merchandisers like Over the Edge.
All right, and lastly, for my items, I want to talk about my favorite item here, which is the NBA Ballers capsule right here. Comes with 38 different characters, all the superstars in the league. As you can see right here, it comes with a figurine, comes with a piece of the floor, a basketball, and a sticker. With this size capsule, you can run this in some of the medium claw cranes. Price point, again, is higher than what you would typically put in a crane, but with this license, you should have no problem running these in a crane. Awesome display box if you want to use it for retail or redemption as well.
Okay, next up, I want to talk about a very popular line for us that was introduced right around the time of IAAPA this year, based on a popular collectible doll series that's in the marketplace right now. And our version is our Misfit Critters. As you can see, the Misfit Critters are packaged both in a blind box as well as a blind bag format, meaning they have lots of versatility in where they can be sold. Not only redemption, retail, but also in crane, and the boxes can even be used in some of those merchandisers like Over the Edge. The blind bags are going to cost you $2.75, with the boxes costing $3.50.
As you can see here, we have a ton of different blind pack options available. However, with the growing popularity, we are going to be expanding our line this year. We're going to be bringing in a bunch of different generic styles to add to some of these licensed styles here. The generic styles will have lower price points, so you can utilize them in different ways. Some of the different things we'll be bringing in include another duck assortment with a special duck mixed in. We're going to be bringing in rubber animals, coil springs, spiky animals, and even micro squish. We're going to be bringing in different doll assortments, including a flocked doll that comes in a box, and we're going to be bringing in a capsule blind bag assortment as well.
I'm going to circle back to the Misfit Critters. Again, based on the popularity and the collectability factor, we are going to be adding to this line as well. This Series A has been very successful for us, but we are bringing in 7 more series, both in a mixture of blind bag and blind box packages. Some of those new critter assortments will be foodie critters, a goth assortment, jungle critters, zoo critters, monster critters, and even a nostalgic critter assortment. And that's all we have for you guys today. I want to thank you for joining us. I do also want to point out that the blind pack items are constantly changing. So please refer to our website at rinovelty.com for the most up-to-date styles that are available. In addition, if you're looking for items for your merchandisers and crane machines, please refer to our Shop by Merchandiser section on our Redemption website.